Hi, and welcome to Chip Off the Old Block Toys. I'm Jeff. Today we're going to do set number 10269, which is the Harley-Davidson Fat Boy motorcycle. And here it is here. This thing has a little over 1,000 pieces. Let's go ahead and get started on this. Adjust this camera just a touch. Good morning, Greg. How you doing? Now, these tires right here, they remind me of, those umbrella strollers for kids. In fact, I bought one of those for my granddaughter when she was here, and that's what it reminds me of. Alright, just trying to get to page 1. Don't care about all this other stuff. Alright, hey Ghostman, how you doing? And Greg says, relaxing today. Yeah, me too. Yesterday was a pretty full day, man. I went ahead and started working on my sprinkler system outside, and I knew about the one that had sunk, the sprinkler head. But when I got out there and inspected all of them, I found approximately 20 of them have sunk. So I've got my work cut out for me. I did not fix all of them. Ghostman says, I'm on holiday and I'm going to a restaurant at 5, so I think I'm going to be here for the rest of the stream. Oh, cool, man. What kind of restaurant are you going to? And if you don't mind me asking, what's your favorite type of food? I went to go visit my sister yesterday evening, and we went to a place called Firehouse Pizza. I've been to Firehouse Subs, never been to Firehouse Pizza before, and I gotta say that was an amazingly awesome joint, man. The food there was really good. I got this spinach artichoke dip thing, which man, it was really good. But just to let you guys know, I have a friend who I grew up with him. I mean, I don't remember meeting him. That's how long I've known him for. And my friend, sorry, I read Greg's comment while I was thinking about what I was going to say next. I have a friend named Scott, and like I said, I've known him since we were toddlers. And the cool thing about Scott, there's two things. Number one, he was part of the original team of LinkedIn, which just about everyone knows that app. And so he was part of that. He's no longer with them. Hasn't been for years now, but he was with LinkedIn, and we hung out a lot throughout high school and all that. And now, just as a hobby, he custom builds choppers, just like this motorcycle. I don't know where he learned it from, because growing up, he never talked about working on cars. And then all of a sudden, I started seeing on Facebook these customized choppers that he was building and reselling. So, really cool, actually. Hat goes off to that guy. It's quite the accomplishment. And Ghostman says Oak Tree. All right. Not familiar with that place. What kind of? Oh, okay. Favorite food is pizza. All right. And Greg says HOA is just a group of angry people and control freaks. All they do is bicker. I agree. I don't care for HOAs. I pay my fees here, and they don't do anything for me. In fact, I'll tell you a funny story. We're we're in a drought here, a severe drought. A lot of places are in the West, and we were told by the state to cut back our watering to only twice a week for 30 minutes. Well, you can't water your whole entire lawn in 30 minutes because mine are in zones, and I have like 6 zones in my sprinkler system. So basically, I can't water my whole entire grass if I stay by the governor's executive order. Keep that in mind. Now, at the same time that the governor ordered this issue, our HOA sent us all a threatening letter, saying that if we start to let our lawns go, we're going to get fined anyway. They don't care what the governor said. We have to keep our lawns green. Well, in my backyard, because no one sees it, guess what? Mine's going brown back there because I ain't watering it. I'm listening to the governor's order. I don't care. Governor's order, outranks a stupid HOA thing any day of the week. Sorry to go off on that. I just don't care for HOAs, Greg, or Ghostman, or anybody here. I don't care for them. And Ghostman says, Oak Tree Inn, favorite food is pizza. Pizza is one of my favorite as well. I like pizzas because they don't have to be junk food. They can be actually a good way to get a lot of different food groups in, and they don't have to be thick crust and greasy. Although, don't get me wrong, I enjoy a nice greasy supreme pizza once in a while too. Nothing wrong with all that. Pizza's a great thing, and there's so many different varieties that, you got thin crust, you got hand tossed, you got medium crust, you got thick crust, you got square crust, you name it. You've got all these different options when it comes to pizza. So that's what I like about it. It doesn't get old. And then you got the toppings, you got the type of sauce. You can have tomato sauce. I've seen white sauce. I've seen no sauce. And taking one good look at me, I think I enjoy my food. And Ghostman says we're the first one to see the motorbike. And yeah, I'll ask this question since Greg posed the question. Greg says, what's your favorite type of pizza? I'll answer that, but Ghostman and Greg, what are your favorite pizzas? My favorite pizza is actually a Supreme. And the place that I got it no longer exists anymore. The best Supreme pizza I ever had was in Germany. On base, there was this little restaurant that was attached to the bowling alley. And their crust was just perfect every time. And the toppings they used, I love their bell peppers because they cooked it in such a way that it didn't make them soggy, and when you bit into it, they still crunched. And oh man, that was just, I thought I was in heaven. That was really good food. I'll tell you, I used to think that Domino's had the worst pizza. However, and I gave up on Domino's for years, by the way. However, about 2 years ago when we first moved here, my daughter ordered Domino's. And I didn't know that Domino's had redone their menu and redone, their whole entire thing. And I'm sure glad that I found out because I tried their pizza again. And I have to say, they really did a really good job of revamping their menu. And I actually think it's decent pizza now. It doesn't taste like cardboard anymore. And next shirt, Ghostman says, and meat fast. Yes, Pizza Hut used to have the Meat Lovers pizza, and that's a really good pizza. Yeah, I agree. Greg Dillon says pan pizza or Brooklyn. I like a good Brooklyn pizza. I also like Chicago style pizza. If you ever had that. I just don't picture a Harley having a window on it. Little Caesar has okay pizza. I agree. If you're in for something quick and dirty, it's actually decent pizza for the price. I mean, you get what you pay for it. But I actually think you might get a little more than you pay for Little Caesars because buying a whole entire pizza for $6 to $8, you would think it'd just be nasty as ever. It actually tastes pretty good, and especially when you consider that it is only anywhere from $6 to $8. So I would have to agree with you, Greg. It's if you're in a situation where you got to grab and go, it's a good choice. I also like their pizza breadsticks. They got good breadsticks. Yeah. When I saw this sitting up in this box here, sitting up in the store, the first movie I thought of was the movie Wild Hogs. And I don't know if you guys have seen that with John Travolta. Oh, come on, Tim Allen. I can't remember a couple guys' names, but Martin Lawrence. And the guy who plays Macy something, who is also in Shameless. That's a really, really good movie. That movie cracks me up. About these middle-aged guys who decide to go on a road trip on their bikes. I love it when they meet the motorcycle gang. The Del Fuegos, or what do they call it? I can't remember, man. I'm saying it wrong anyway, whatever it was. But that was a really good movie about motorcycles and just being on the road and life in general. Papa John's crust tastes like chewing gum, says Greg. I used to be a fan of Papa John's, but I don't know if they changed their menu or their ingredients or whatever, but I gotta say, since I've moved to Utah, I've only ordered them a couple times and I have not been impressed. Maybe it's just, and I thought these restaurants were supposed to be uniform all throughout the country, but for some reason here in Utah, they don't taste as good as they did elsewhere. So I tend to steer clear of them. Okay, so this thing says it's supposed to have stickers. And it does. Yeah, Greg, I need to do one. You should do a Lego room tour. Yeah, I used to do them every month on the 1st. And I got out of the habit once my granddaughter got here because I can confine myself to one room and get her to leave me alone, but I wasn't able to walk the house without her basically being right there. So yeah, I didn't do it for a couple months, but I am going to do a Lego room tour on the 1st coming up here in about a week. So something to look forward to there. And Ghost Screaming said yes, that would be epic. Yeah. Got a lot to do. I do feel a lot more relaxed though. Since things changed about 2 weeks ago, actually, as of yesterday, it was 2 weeks. Okay, oh, there it is. So yeah, I've been able to focus on my city a little bit. I'll tell you what, man. Unpackaging 68 boxes of the same set, a large set, was quite the experience, and took up a lot of my time. But we're done with that, and we're selling from it. Sales have been going pretty decently. But as soon as those sales die down, I'm going to start studying for the real estate exam and get that over with. I interviewed with a company this week, actually 2 companies this week, to work for them to do, sell real estate. And okay, something is wrong here. Oh, no, it's not. It's me. And Greg says, I'm planning to go to Florida next summer. Just as a vacation? Are you still planning on moving up to, I think it was Dallas? But yeah, I want to start selling real estate, and I'm hoping that will allow me to shut down my Bricklink. Bricklink is not doing it for me anymore. There's just a lot of time that's put into it, and yes, I do make money, and yes, it has paid for things that are very important for me, like the deposit on this home, which was quite considerable. But there's no way to scale it up, and I just can't see myself continuing to do it any longer. So let's see. Wait. Oh, okay. All right. I'm just trying to get that done. So basically, the problem is it takes up too much time, and it doesn't make enough money that I can live off of it, and it won't be able to unless I can automate it. And I don't know enough about automation to build a machine that can sort for me. And I know some things, like I know how to build a database that would be required to power it, but I don't know anything about the rest of it. So I just won't be able to automate that, and without automating it, it's just not worth it. There's so much time involved with sorting. So I've decided to give that up, sell off my parts that I currently have, and then focus on real estate, and hopefully that'll replace it. And then I figured it out. If I can sell a house just about one every other month, which really isn't that ambitious, with the way housing prices are here in this area, they're really high compared to other parts of the country. If I could just sell a little over one every other month, then that would be enough money that I can quit my full-time job as well and just focus on, that real estate could basically replace my full-time job and my Bricklink store, and spending less time doing it too. So I will still do YouTube. YouTube is something that is not going away from me. I really want to do this. I want to continue to do it. But I want to make the same amount of money, just a little bit less effort, if that's possible. And Greg says vacation. Okay, I kind of figured it was, because I know that we've talked about things like you moving, so I didn't think you had changed your plans. And anyway, what do you plan on going in Florida? I mean, there's a lot in Florida. I know that. There's Disney World, and I mean, I don't know if you're into that or not, but there is that. There's plenty of alligators. Okay. There it is. I swear I'm colorblind sometimes. I can't find this stuff. I mean, I see the different colors, but... Ghost Screaming, are you thinking of making custom cars or building on live stream? Yes, actually, I have done in the past videos where I built not cars but buildings, because my city, I've done some live work on my city on live streams, and I do plan on going back to that. And that's mainly because in order to put out a lot of content, it's nearly impossible for me to do a video every day, because the amount of editing that a video takes is a lot. And so live streams are, as far as time, much better for me, because I just, shoot the video and, there's no editing. You're done, you shut off your computer and walk away. And I like doing, the videos, I do. And I know a lot of people enjoy watching them, and I will still do them, but I want to do a mix of live streams and videos, and I'm going to do some live streams on the city, because I just don't have the time to edit very often, so I'm going to have to rely on live streams. And I've been thinking about some ideas for live streams. I've got to build I don't know if you guys know the modular building, the first modular, or as they're calling them now, experts. It was a hotel, corner hotel with a large hotel sign on it. I have that one, and I've built one additional level to it. I want to go ahead and build another level to it. So originally it had 3 levels to it. Mine's going to have 5. And so I'll probably build an additional level on camera. I just got to grab the pieces and get it together. And I think I have all the pieces, though, because I ordered them a while back, because I had plans to do that one before my granddaughter came to live with me for a little bit. So I just need to gather those pieces again, verify that I have them, and then set up the live stream and go with it. I also have plenty, and I literally mean plenty, of other things that I can do. That city, if you missed it, I think it's week 15 of my Lego City mock, and that has my plans for the city. They've changed a little, but it's pretty much the same. And that right there will show you the enormity of what I'm planning on doing. And so yeah, there's so much that I could do. And I do plan on doing live streams that are more related to my city. And yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I do have some SUVs I want to build on camera. Some different color ones. And then I will probably do a live stream for that. I've started gathering the pieces for that too, but I don't have all the pieces together just yet. But I certainly have enough pieces to do it. I'm pretty sure I can build different ones. All right, well, this is interesting. And Greg says, my granduncle lives there in Gainesville. Okay. Oh, see, now I didn't do this right. Well, the cylinder doesn't want to, of course, the other one. All right. Okay, that's in there nice and snug. Okay, let's build the other side. Oh boy. Yeah, I've got tons of ideas, and now that my time's going to free up a little bit, because that set's completely put away now, that does help out quite a bit. I'll be able to do some more live streams the way I want to do them rather than just opening a set. And you know, oh boy, I can't believe I just did that. Okay, well let's use the right pieces. And my city is going pretty well. When I did this last 68 boxes, I took about 25,000 pieces from it, and I'm using those pieces for my city. I mean, unpackaging that many was a little over 200,000 pieces, so I took about 10% of it, and so I've got a great supply of pieces to go with when it comes to this whole project. So it really gave me a boost in what I needed to continue going. All right, well, let's see. All right. Oh, got to make sure we get the cylinders in there. There's some really cool classic bikes, you know, motorcycles in the movie Fletch Lives. Of course, that movie was made in the 80s, I think it was, so that's why they're in there. They weren't classics then, but they are now. There's that scene where he goes to the motorcycle gang, and they like him enough because he says that he's the heir of Harley-Davidson. So they take him on a ride, and they show all those bikes. It's a pretty cool scene, and a lot of good, like I said, classic bikes in that one. So, if you're looking for, you know, see some classic bikes, that's a good movie to see them. And also Pee Wee Herman, where he goes to that bar and does the tequila dance, and then they take him on a ride after. So, yeah, that's a good one too. And Beast says, nice man, can't wait for part 2. Yeah, that's going to be on Tuesday. Tomorrow will just be a regular video. Tomorrow I got to do a review. I built the Mos Eisley Cantina. And let's see what else is sitting over there. Seinfeld Apartment. And Dom's Charger. I built all of them, but haven't done the reviews on them yet. So tomorrow will be a video on one of those 3. So, but then Tuesday we'll pick back up and we'll do the live stream for part 2 on this. Yeah, this is moving along pretty well. I like the fact that they really go in detail on this motor. A little 2-cylinder, but hey, gets the job done. And that's the thing about motorcycles, because they're so lightweight, because there's not much to them. You don't need a very powerful engine to go very fast with those things. Kind of cool. And Greg says, I can't believe it's almost August. Me neither, man. It has just flown right past me. yeah, this month of July is just wow. I can't believe my daughter was just here, and my granddaughter left, and work, and I mean, just everything that's happened this month. It hasn't been a bad month. It's just been very fast and very furious. Kind of like the movie Too Fast, Too Furious. What Marvel set would you not want to sell at all? Asked Ghostman. That would definitely, hands down, that is the new Daily Bugle. I absolutely love that set. You can't beat it. It's got the 25. It's got the 25 minifigures to it. I know some people have criticized the building on it being too narrow, and I do understand where that criticism comes for the Daily Bugle, but I also feel like, Lego has to build things in such a way that people can afford them. Sure, they could have made it bigger, but if they would have made the building bigger, it would have been a lot more expensive, and at $300 it was already expensive enough. So I think Lego did the right touch on it, the right mix. And I actually have seen a guy online. He took, I think, 4 of them, and he made the building much bigger. And hey, if you've got that kind of money, great, man. But I liked the fact that it had the 25 minifigures and that they picked ones out of the movie and all that stuff. I really thought it was cool. And Greg says, I'm waiting for the rumored Batman Tumbler remake. Yes, that would be cool. So I think on the 1st is supposed to be the gunship, the Star Wars Republic gunship. Supposed to be released, and I will be getting that one. Actually, that's a week from today, isn't it? Yeah, that's a week from today. Okay, so this piece does not want to go in, but there you go. And those will definitely be live streams. Even though I want to focus more on my city, I'm still going to do set reviews and building and stuff. Probably less of them since I'm going to be focusing on my city. But yeah, I definitely, the gunship is one of the ones that I definitely want to get into. If you guys can't tell, today I'm not wearing a Star Wars shirt, but usually I do wear Star Wars shirts. I have a lot of them. So Star Wars is one of my favorite themes. That's one of my favorite movies too. So, and actually, it is my favorite movie. Airplane's a close second, but we don't need to talk about that right now because surely I can't be serious. I know this has nothing to do with this particular build, but has anybody here seen the movie History of the World Part 1 with Mel Brooks as the director and as an actor in there? Because if you have, that I just say I think that is one of the funniest movies. It's basically where they go through history and they make fun of everything from being cavemen on down to the French Revolution. And even though the movie was made in I think the 80s, I think they were pushing the envelope for the 80s. Nowadays, it's child's play, the stuff that says there. Can I do the biggest set, the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon? Actually, I could, because I own it. And it's in pieces anyway. Because when I moved 2 years ago, I put it in a TV box. Because I figured that would be the best. It's flat and the way it fits in there is perfect. And I thought, that would be perfect, but it was not. It was actually a disaster. It fell apart. And if you guys don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and charge my phone real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get a new phone here soon. The battery life on it is horrible. Okay, wait. I missed something. No, I did not miss something. Then what is the deal here? Well, I definitely missed something. Okay, so because they're telling me that yeah, I missed something. But yeah, I could do the Ultimate Collector Series Millennium Falcon. I don't know if it's going to be a ground up build. I think it would probably be just me repairing it because, well, But I might have to do a ground up build because finding out like what piece goes where and making sure every single piece is on there right, it's going to be very tedious in its own right, and I might be better off just taking the wrecking ball to it and starting from scratch. So yeah, I guess I could do that. And Greg says Mel Brooks Spaceballs. Yeah, that was a good one. I love the opening scene with that impossibly large, what's supposed to be a Star Destroyer, but it's obviously not. And it's funky shaped and it's ridiculously long. Yeah, that's a good movie. And Beast says, can you do like a gaming channel? I don't really game anymore. I haven't for a few years now, and mainly because, well, most of my time is taken up here with Legos. So I don't know a whole lot about the games that are out anymore. So it would be kind of, I don't think it'd be too interesting for me, and I gotta be honest, I just don't have an interest in it either. Gaming's cool and all, but I would rather focus my time on the Legos. And right now, with me only being me that does all this, my time is very limited as well. I wish they made a sequel to it. Me too. I think it would have been funny. I mean, after all, there was more than just Star Wars. There was Empire Strikes Back, and I mean, there was a ton. So I think they could have done it as well. Alright, so now we need to bust out one of the tires. Or I should say wheels, but yeah. Alright. So there's 3 of these rims, but only 2 tires, so we'll see what I think we're going to figure out real soon what's going on here. And yeah, I don't think it's ready for a regular wheel, so we'll see. Oh, and actually it is a wheel. Boy, I was wrong. I was wrong no matter which way you looked at it here. Alright. Okay, let me make sure I'm getting this right, because I don't want to mess this up. Oh, they're the same, the other side. Okay, alright. Alright, sorry, I'm just trying to make sure you get this right. I don't want to mess it up and have to go back. So, being a little slow, look at the instructions, making sure I did it right. And now I'm going slow because I can't find pieces. Oh boy. Yeah, I can't find a piece. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I hate to hold up the whole live stream for one piece, but you know. Yeah, I have joked with my friends and with my wife that if anything ever happened to me and I got locked up, all you need to do is give me a bucket of Legos and I could do life. There's just something really relaxing about Lego that has always kept me coming back. So, boy, that other side doesn't want to go on. All right. I like that nice fat tire on the back there. That's pretty cool. And I like how they did it. They doubled up on the rim. Yeah, I'm not sure what's next here. And just to let you guys know, I still I'll come back to that thought. Ghostman says, yes, gaming channel would be cool. Yeah, it probably would be. I just honestly don't have the time. And plus, because I'm not up on the games that are currently out, that would take a lot of education on my part to even get there. And Greg says, I'll take 20 years. Yeah, give me a whole bucket of Legos. Yeah. I think I could do it too. I'm still interested in moving out to the country. In fact, when I was at my sister's yesterday, we went driving around and we went looking at a bunch of different things out there. So, there are a lot of houses out there, and we came across this subdivision that was just really it was the craziest subdivision. I mean, it was like anything goes. they had mobile homes, they had huge houses, small houses, they had there was no uniform like building to it. And B says, can you make Lego house mocks like you have so many Legos? Can you start? Yeah, I did do mocks in the past, and I am planning on getting back to them. In fact, my whole city is a mock, and I plan on getting right back to that. So yeah, in a short amount of time, you're going to start to see my videos transition to. I will still do these live streams, and I'll still do reviews of new sets, but those are going to start falling off here, and it's going to be more upon my original ideas. I put out a video this week about why I did the underground to my city, and that was in response to a few people have asked what are my plans for it and why I'm spending so much money on the underground. And so I did that video in response to that because it's a valid question, and I didn't give away too much because there are parts to it that I will not reveal what I'm going to do with it, because I know that it's so far in the future that I still want some surprises to my city, and I don't want other YouTubers, and I'm not saying that I got so much influence that people try to copy me, but just in the rare chance that somebody does come across my video, and I don't want them to beat me to my own ideas. So there's some things in the underground I did not reveal, and or you can build Minecraft Lego sets. That was something that I've mentioned before. I don't have the time right now to do it, but one of my ideas was to build a huge Minecraft set, one that would include the mines underneath, and then the above ground, some water, some mountains, some different biospheres. I've thought about it, and I've kind of run some ideas through my head, and I did make some sketches of what I wanted to build. In this house here, I just wouldn't have the room to do my city and the Minecraft mock at the same time, nor do I have the money or the time. It's just, there's a lot of limiting factors there. But I've thought about it, and I think it'd be a great idea, depending on the next few months and how things go. I mean, if I start doing real estate and it picks right up, and I'm able to get the house out in the country with a pole barn, then the room part would be solved. And then if I could sell enough real estate to quit my full-time job, then the time aspect is resolved. So only time will tell whether I'm going to be able to fulfill that dream of mine to build a Minecraft thing. And Minecraft is special to me because my son and I have played a lot of hours of Minecraft together on the same world. We would generate worlds and just sit down and play, and I can't tell you how many times I lost track of time, and I've looked at the clock and it's like, holy crap, it's 3 in the morning. And there was even one night that we started playing around 9 p.m. And see, I start work at 4:30, and there was one time that we started, like I said, about 9 p.m. and next thing I knew, it was like 4:15, and I didn't even go to bed, and I had to go to work. So that's happened to me. Got carried away playing it. So yeah, Minecraft, and my son was on there too with me. So it does have a special meaning to me. Okay, see, we've got one more of these to build. Sorry, I'm kind of counting at the same time because you have to have 43 of these little links, and I'm building them in sections of 5, so I don't have to count too far. Helps me to be able to talk and do this at the same time. And Yeah, Minecraft sets are way better. I love the Minecraft sets. I just do. The characters in those sets, I've parted out some. They sell pretty well and pretty fast. And I have some. I don't know what they are to me. They're my niece's sons, so I don't know like what that means in family, but they are family. And she's got a son who's 8, and he loves Minecraft. In fact, he's only got it on this little gaming system. So whenever I come over and I bring my laptop, oh man, he loves it. He's always grabbing my laptop and taking over. He's playing Minecraft on there, which I don't mind. But I've given him some of my Minecraft people out of the sets, just because I like spoiling kids. Putting a smile on a kid's face is a wonderful thing. And Ghost says, my Aunt May apartment mock is my first mock, that all 3 rooms tall. My police station, my first mock, but I'm redoing my police station. Yeah, sometimes I do start off with original Lego sets, and I mock them, or mod them, as they call it. But I do have some complete mocks that are completely my idea. Okay, so we've installed the chain. Now it's starting to kind of look like a motorcycle. Can't find this piece, and I've got the feeling that I can't move on without it, and I can't. So, oh, there it is. You should make him a Minecraft custom set for Christmas. Yeah. If I were to move up there to that area, he lives like literally from my sister's house, her back porch, to her daughter, who is Maverick is the name of the kid that I was talking about there, about Minecraft. From my sister's to her daughter's porch, you can literally take binoculars and you can see each other. And so, in the house that I want, if it wasn't for the freeway in between, because there's a hill, with binoculars you can see the house that I want to get from my sister's house. So that's how close we would all be. And so, yeah, if I do that, I definitely would be spending more time with Maverick. Maverick's a really good kid. And I love seeing the ideas he puts on his face. And you can, he wears his feelings on his face, so when he gets an idea, you see the light bulb go off, and I think that's really cool. Really love the innocence of children and how, like I said, they're easy to please for the most part, and they've got great ideas, and they're innocent. Their thought process. I love it. I loved having my granddaughter here for that reason, because her logic was just so innocent, but just off. So I love that. And speaking of which, I'm going to call my granddaughter today. I'm going to FaceTime her. And I am missing a... Nope, I'm not. See, I keep saying that, and I'm not missing them. It's just me. Okay, so let's do this. Wow, they really, when you look at this and the designs, wow, they really did do a lot here. And the way they designed this was just pretty cool. It was pretty out of the way, and some unique building techniques were used here. But yeah, I'll do some more mocks on my channel, definitely. And to be honest with you too, if you look at my views, I usually my largest or my most viewed set was the holiday camper with over 7,000 views as of this taping. I know it's not a lot. Some channels get 7,000 views in 5 minutes, but I'm still proud of that. That's my most viewed altogether. However, if you look at my average views, my mocks do best on average. So I would like to get back to it anyway, because that's the whole reason that I collect Lego, is to do custom builds and to let my mind run wild and just yeah. But this is we're coming almost to the end of bag 2, which is where I'm going to stop today. But I'm glad we got this far, because it is looking like a motorcycle. Sometimes with these kind of builds, it takes more than one live stream to start seeing it take shape. But this one, we're going to be exactly halfway through it at the end of this live stream, and it's already showing its shape, and you can definitely tell what it is at this point. Kind of interesting build. I like it. Sorry for the breaks here and the talking. I just sometimes talking and building at the same time isn't as easy as it looks. I do like how they did this though. That's pretty cool. Okay, so all right. You know, I thought about getting my motorcycles licensed a few times. There's a guy that I watch on the internet that says that he had an office for years in the same building as a psychiatrist, and what he noticed was not a single person ever in the, I think it was 12 years that he shared, a building with a psychiatrist. Never once in one of the appointments did somebody show up in a motorcycle. So he's basically saying that people that have motorcycles aren't as depressed, which is kind of funny. I'm not saying there is any scientific proof to that. That's his observation, not mine, but I still found it funny. Oh, I did not. Well, let me finish this. I didn't finish this. And I'm not saying I'm feeling depressed. I'm just putting it out there. Did everyone meet, or did you meet Stanley? No, I did not, Ghostman. And bye. I'm going to play 8-ball pool. Okay, well, have fun, man. Hope you have fun there. Pool's a cool game. A couple friends of mine have a pool table. I was over there in January to one of my friends playing pool in his basement. Alright, so let's... and thanks for joining, Ghostman. I appreciate it. Yeah, I was wondering how they were going to keep that off the tire, but that's pretty cool. Oh, that is really cool. I love it. They're using these pieces to make the tail lights out of this. That's pretty cool. And Greg says, I'm in the mood for some barbecue. Yeah, you know, speaking of that, I need to still get my barbecue grill out of the backyard and fix it since that trampoline landed on it. The pieces have arrived, and I just haven't had time to do that. Maybe I'll do that as soon as this is done, because I would like to barbecue again. Put the license plate sticker on here. What are you in the mood for barbecuing today, Greg? I like just a plain ribeye steak. Well, seasoned, of course, but so yeah, this is that so far. We got a little bit more in this bag. Brisket ribs. Yeah, nothing wrong with ribs, man. My sister does pretty good ribs. The one that I go up and see. Okay, so this is bags 1 and 2 right here. We've got the motor in here with pistons that move. And we've got a wheel with a chain that makes the pistons move. I know you can't see them moving, but I can see it on the bottom side here. And you know, we've got some detailing here of Harley, the license plate. I love the tail lights. That's really cool. It's a really good build so far. And I appreciate you guys joining me. And hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Be good to each other and stay safe out there. And on Tuesday, we'll pick this up right where we left off. And I hope you guys have a good one.